All right, now I got to get my gas tank set back in here so I can go ahead and make this front cross member. Cab mounts are welded up. They're not pretty, but I'm going to grind them down. I'm going to smooth them out where my big lumps are and everything. And then I don't know what I'm going to do about the plate on the outside, because I am going to plate this frame everywhere where I cut it. Right on the inside, it's got the cross member. It goes in between it, so I think that's probably enough for that. If I have enough metal, I'll do more. But I'm just going to see how it turns out, because I don't know what for sure I'm going to do. I still have a rear cross member to put in it also, but I want to get the gas tank cross member in first. And then once that's done, then I'm going to start rolling this frame around all different angles so I can get it welded everywhere. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Enough room to get my brake line through there. I don't know, I may run the brake line on top or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out another day. I'm not too concerned with it right now. So, I need my level. All right. All right. As long as I don't touch it, it'll be okay. All right. Now I need jack stands and everything. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right. How am I going to do this? Get my thinking stool out here. That's how I built my Toyota, was just sit on this stool and just stare at it until I figured out what I wanted to do. If you haven't seen my Toyota video, you need to go watch it. All right, got most of the rust cleaned off this thing, so it's a little easier to use the plasma cutter on. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, this short side first. I don't know. Gotta be careful because I could do it backwards. Okay. This one's gonna have to be the long side. And it's going to have to go just like this. We're actually going to take this one down to a point. I'm going to try that. All right, now this side has to go like this. Alright, I got the main cross member setting up here now. I'm going to attempt to cut it the way it needs to go. So I got the other one looking decent, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get this one cut so I can at least get one side of it done today. I'd like to have the whole cross member done today, but I've only got a few hours to work this morning, so we'll just see what we can get done. Actually, a whole lot closer than I thought it'd be. All right, to the grinder. Now, let's see if this thing will actually fit together like it is supposed to. I'm actually fairly pleased with that. That doesn't look too bad. It's fairly level. I really do not want to tack it right here, but I'm going to have to. Dang. Yeah. Get a couple good tacks in it, I guess I can pull it off. Yeah, we can make that work. It ain't the straightest. I got a pretty big gap here on the back side, but for the most part, I think it's pretty good. Ain't nothing a little weld won't fix, so. Yeah, I'm gonna tack it in place there. Well, first I need to get it straight. Need to make sure it's even every which way here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and buzz this thing all together. We'll set her back in to see if I can figure out how I'm gonna do the other side. Well, actually, you know something? We'll put a couple more tacks on it. Then we'll figure out how to do the other side. I don't need to fully weld it in case I need to move stuff. These pieces will get me close to the other side. I know it will not be perfect, and that's okay. All right, got this side looking good, or I say decent. It ain't looking the greatest, but it'll work. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack this, then I'm gonna pull this off and fully weld it. Then I'm gonna grind my welds and make it look really nice and pretty clean, just because it is a little rough looking. So I am gonna clean it up, make it look nice. Then I'm gonna get the gas tank. No, I'm not. I'm gonna get my mounts cut off my other frame so I can see what they look like, so I can make new mounts. So the factory gas tank straps will clip back in it. All right, now I'm going to attempt to get this thing setting up on one side or the other, and see if I can't get one side of it fully welded before I gotta leave for the day. And here's the coating on the back side of this too. Remember which way it's supposed to go. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. And with the, what do I call it? Weld through primer, that's it. I always go back and scrape it a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna find a wire brush for this. Maybe, I don't know. Because the welder does like to do some funny stuff with it on there. So I usually go back with a wire brush and scrape my outside just to get that coating off so I get a little bit better weld. And you can weld straight through this stuff, but I just like getting it a little extra clean. Oh, fall down. All right, now I'm going to try to make a template for however I'm going to put something right there. our primer looks on here. Do not like it, but I think it's needed. All right, we are welded up. All reinforcement plates have been welded on. They look pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm now going to set it back down because I'm about done for the day. I ain't got much more time left. So, I'm gonna get it setting back down, and next time I need to build the rear cross member, and I think after that I can shove it back in the truck. Hopefully. All the stock frame still has to be cleaned. I gotta cut some holes in it, clean it up, and then it'll be ready to accept this frame. All right, there's one of my plates. There's another one. It ain't nothing pretty. I ain't trying to win a beauty contest here. I'm just trying to make a strong frame, which this one is extremely overkill, but yeah, that one's really bad. But if I ever want to put long travel on this thing, make me a pre-runner, my frame can take it. So, but I think I'm going to end up, because this frame is like 4 times heavier than that stock frame, so I'm probably going to have to find me some 3/4 ton rear springs for it, or add some leaf springs to mine, because I'm pretty sure it's going to sag heavily in the rear. I do have some airbags for it. I probably will put those on. Just some helper bags. I think it's going to need all the help it can get. But we'll see about that later on, once I get everything welded in, get it back down on its weight and everything, get the bed on it, see how bad it does sag. But I'm putting bags on it no matter what, but I'd like to see what it looks like before I do that. So that's going to be the end of this one, and everybody just keep their welder hot, their brushes wet. We'll see you later.
Bye.